take what time you need. So I'll usually give you modifications for things. If something doesn't have a modification and you're having any kind of knee pain or joint issues, just pick an exercise that you can do and just keep moving, okay? Also, if you could sign in the chat with your employee ID and your name, that would be great too. Hi, Mary. Good morning.
What do you mean by employee? You mean the employee ID number? Or?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. I
really?
think that's what it is yes. If you don't know it, that's okay. You can just put your name. We can look that up for you. Hi, Mary. If you have any injuries that I need to be aware of, you can just let me know. You can also sign in with your, hi there.
Hi.
Good morning.
Video.
I know it's super early. Do you have any injuries or anything?
Start. Can you see me or no?
It's pretty dark.
Let me turn the light on.
Right when you turned it on, I could see you.
No?
Not yet. It looks like something's covering the camera.
Oh, yeah, that stupid thing. Okay.
There you go. Hi.
It kept going back and forth.
Yeah, now I can see you.
Hi, yeah, it keeps going away. Okay. Like, what's going on here? Okay, hi, good morning.
Hi. Do you have any injuries I need to be aware of or anything like that? Okay, awesome. So y'all are all good to go. I'll show modifications for things anyway, but yeah, if you just want to sign in the chat with your employee ID and your name, that would be great too. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way. And I don't know if y'all can hear the music or not. I don't want to overpower my voice, but everything will be timed today, so I'll let you know when you're supposed to be doing everything. Let you get signed in. We'll start the warm up. All right, so we're gonna get started. So four exercises on each of the sets, including the warm up. So I'll show you starting with jumping jacks. Now on the jumping, sorry, my assistants will probably be helping me today covering my mat. But on the jumping jacks, if you can't jump because of knee issues or anything, you can just step out side to side, whatever you need to do, okay? So that'll be the first exercise. Second exercise will be squat reaches. And on those, you're just gonna squat down, making sure you're keeping your butt back. You wanna make sure your butt back, your knee doesn't go over your toes, and you keep your core tight. But you're gonna squat and reach up to the side. And you're gonna squat down and alternate to the opposite side. You're just gonna keep going with that, okay? So jumping jacks, plank reaches, then you're gonna do skaters. So on the skaters, you're gonna hop from side to side. So over, you throw your arms in it as much as you like. Make sure your knees are slightly bent so you're not jarring your knees. So hop from side to side, or you can step, whatever works. Fourth exercise will be plank rotation. So I really want to get that stretch throughout your body. So you're going to start in a plank, and you're just going to rotate from side to side. Get back in the starting position, over to the next side. If you need to do this on your knees, you can do that too. Just make sure they're spread out far enough to where you have stability, and you don't have to go too far. You don't want to over twist your back, but you can just straight up, both sides. Okay, so those are your 4 exercises. So I'll start you on the timer. We'll start in about 10 seconds. And again, it'll tell you when to rest. I'll tell you. So starting in 10, we're going to start with those jumping jacks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and jump it out. Jumping or stepping. It's just 30 seconds. Remember to keep that core tight. Make sure your knees are slightly bent. Just warming everything up, getting everything loose. Again, if you need to step, you can step. As long as you're moving, that'll work. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Got about 15-second rest in between each of them, so let your heart rate come down a little bit. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're going again. And jack it out. Try to do this whole one with you today. Just keep moving. Jumping or stepping, whichever one. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! And take a breather. You're gonna warm yourself up. Y'all got this. 5 more seconds. We're gonna go into round 3. Almost there. It's gonna wake you guys up. And jack it out. And we're going. So only 30 seconds. Just want to warm everything up. Make sure we're not going to injure anything as we do the exercises. Again, if you need to step, step. Just keep moving your arms, moving your legs. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, good job. Got one more. Woo. I don't know about you, I'm getting warmed up. Hopefully everyone's getting warmed up. All right, and we're going. Last one. Jack it out. Almost there. Keep that core tight. Make sure you're breathing. Keep your core tight throughout the entire workout. Just helps keep you all locked in. Almost there. And good. Good job. Y'all feeling warm? Warming up? Okay. All right. Now, we're going to go into those squat reaches. Squat reaches are next. Starting in 10. And here we go. So squat down slowly. Reach up to the opposite side. Remember to keep that core tight the whole time. Make sure you're sitting back. Get down as low as you can. Really reach up and stretch through that, your rib cage. Feel that full stretch. I know some of you that were here on Tuesday, your legs are probably a little sore. This is going to loosen them up a little bit. And rest. Hopefully we can get those legs loosened up there, Tim. All right, 6 seconds. We're going to go right back into it. Round 2. And squat. And reach. Slow down. You don't want to drop down too fast. It's all just warming your body up. Feel that full stretch throughout the core. You can even rotate your foot to give you a little bit better range of motion as you come up. Almost there. Woo! Figured we do each exercise by itself. That way we're not up and down all over the place. Take a good breath in. Breathe through the nose, out through the mouth. Round 3, here we go. And squat and reach. Squat and reach. Keeping that core as tight as possible. If you're feeling any pressure in the knees, make sure you're sitting back. If you can't squat down, you can just do a twist from side to side. And rest. Good job, everybody. Keep it up, keep it up. 10 seconds. Got one more. Starting right now. Squatting down, reaching up. Squat and reach. Your core is tight from Tuesday. This is also going to help stretch that out a little bit. So get you nice and warm. Everything's gonna be loosened up. Probably get a little bit of sweat going. Go right into the workout. And rest. Good job. If y'all need to get some water, get some water. If you need to wipe down, whatever you need to do. I will show you each of the exercises you'll be doing. For the first set, like I said before, it's going to be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So you get a little bit more rest time, 3 rounds. So we're going to start with marching glute bridges. And they'll look like this. Can y'all see me? Give me a thumbs up if you, okay, good. So on the marching glute bridges, you're going to start with your hands down to support your body. Woo, gotta just fall behind. So you're going to come up into a bridge, right? Keep your glutes super tight. Keep your core super tight. Have your feet spread, shoulder width apart. Keep your hands on the ground to keep you supported. And you're going to lift your knee up and drive it in towards your chest. But again, keep that core tight the entire time. So you're marching with the glute bridges here. So you're gonna work your core, you're gonna work your glutes, your hamstrings, everything, right? So those are the marching glute bridges. Then second exercise, you're gonna go into Spiderman mountain climbers. So you start in plank. And you just bring your knee up towards your elbow on each side. If you can't go out to the side, you can just drive your knee up and in. And if you need it to be a little bit more challenging, you can hop out. If you hop from side to side here, or even out here. Okay, so that's the Spiderman mountain climbers. Then we have froggers. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little bit more cardiovascular on the froggers. You're gonna start in plank, and you're gonna hop in, and then you're gonna hop in, stand up, then you're gonna hop right back out. If you can't do the jump, you can just step out. So you still start in plank, you step in, stand, step out, and then do it all again. So it's either hopping or stepping on those. Last exercise will be reverse push-ups. So on the reverse push-ups, regular push-up you start in plank. On a reverse push-up, you're gonna start completely flat on the ground. You're gonna make sure you're keeping your core tight, but you're gonna have your hands on the outside of your shoulders. Then you're gonna push yourself up to a push-up position. Now, if you need to do that onto your knees, you can do that. So you can either come all the way up to your toes, making sure that core is tight the whole time, or just come up straight to your knees. So whatever works best for you. I know it's 40 seconds, so it's just a little bit easier to keep that form. It gets you stronger to do regular push-ups. All right, so on these, we're not gonna do one at a time. We're gonna run through the whole circuit, okay? So let me switch this for you. Bumping it up to 40 seconds. 20-second rest. And like I said, if you need a little longer, you can take a little longer. All right, so 3 of these. 4 cycles, here we go. All right, so we're starting in 10. And we're starting with those marching glute bridges, all right? Here we go. And remember, core tight, marching it out, driving that knee up towards the chest. Making sure your glutes are tight, your core is tight. You're using your arms to support you. March it out. Really feel that core as you dig deep. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing in and out. 40 seconds is gonna feel a little bit longer than 30, but you got this. March it, march it. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, now we're going into those Spidermans. Spiderman mountain climbers. Whew. Should be nice and warm by now. All right, here we go. Right into the Spiderman mountain climbers. Just driving that knee towards the elbow, keeping the core tight to make sure your back's not bowing. Make sure you're breathing the whole time too. Side to side. Really keeping that core tight. Doing awesome. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Just want to check everybody's form that I can see. Y'all are doing awesome. Good, good. I like that modification. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 2, and rest.
Yes.
All right, the third one will be the froggers. Again, you can step in, step out. You don't have to do the jump. Ooh, scared. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and froggers. So you're popping in, coming up to a standing position, hopping out, keeping that core tight the whole time. You never really fully stand up. You want to make sure you keep the quads activated the whole time. Out, hop in, out, in, hang in there. Again, if you need to step out and step in, you can do that. You can't come back up. You can just keep stepping as well. 3, and rest.
Yes.
All right, the last one will be those reverse push-ups. You got about 10 seconds. Remember to keep the core tight the whole time. If you want to come up to your knees, you can come up to your knees. And starting in 2. Come up all the way to the toes if you can. Slowly go back down to the ground and push yourself back up. Making sure that core is super, super tight. Again, if you need to come up to your knees, not a problem. You're still getting that work in your chest, in your shoulders, in your core. All the way up or halfway up. Whatever works for you. Almost there. And rest. Good job, guys. Got through the whole first round. How are y'all feeling? Y'all doing okay? Give me a thumbs up. Good, good. Yeah, get some water if you need it. You always get 30 seconds at the end of every round. So if you want to grab some water, do so. All right, got about 5 seconds. Going into round 2. So back to those marching glute bridges. Again, keep that core tight. Drive the knees up towards the chest. Keep your glutes super tight. You want everything tight so you're not going to injure yourself. You're not going to let your back bow. You want to feel this everywhere. Marching it out. Make sure you're breathing. Get a steady breathing pattern as well. Always want to continue breathing. Marching it out. And rest. Good job, good job.
Yes.
Now we're going into those Spiderman mountain climbers. Got about 10 seconds. So just flip over on your mat. You can stay on the ground, you don't have to stand up. You're just flipping right over. And here we go. Come out to the side, or if you need to just drive straight, you can do that. Just keep that core tight. Make sure you're not bowing. Make sure your shoulders are directly over your wrist to give you good support. Make sure you're breathing in and out. And if you can't come all the way to your elbow, that's okay. You can just come out to the side. Whatever you're capable of doing, just hang in there. You're gonna feel this in your core. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job.
Rest.
All right, next we got the froggers. I'm getting y'all's cardio up a little bit on this set. Starting in 10. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and froggers. Hopping up, standing, hopping back out, keeping that core tight. Hop up, hop out. Make sure you don't let that back go. Make sure your knees are slightly bent the whole time, keeping resistance on those quads the entire time. And again, if you have to step in, that's fine. If you can only step and not stand back up, that is fine too. Just keep moving. Y'all got this. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Rest, 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 rest. Get some water if you need it. We're gonna go into those push-ups. Starting flat on the ground. Got about 10 seconds. Again, you want your hands right on the side of your shoulder and pushing your body weight all the way up to start and slowly coming back down. You can reach out with your arms if you want to too. Right, when you come back down to the ground, just adds a little bit extra move in there. Out and up. Making sure you're keeping that core tight as you go up so you're not going down with your back or up. Strong core, strong core. Again, if you have to just come up to your knees, that's okay too. And rest. Woo, made it through round 2. Good job, guys. Grab some water if you need it. Got about 20 seconds. Try to let that heart rate come down a little bit. Starting over with round 3. Right back into those marching glute bridges. Got about 2 seconds. Here we go. And march it out. Arms down for support. Marching out. Driving that knee up towards the chest. But just making sure that you keep that core as tight as possible the whole time. Use your arms to support you. Don't let your butt fall. Keep it high. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes. And breathing. Marching it out. And rest. Good job. You're done with those. That was round 3 on those. Now we're going into the Spiderman mountain climbers. About 5 seconds. Find your plank position and drag out to the side with that knee. Slow and controlled, keeping your core tight. Make sure you're breathing the whole time. Get a good rhythm. Slowly in and out through the mouth. Slowly step. Almost there. Got about 15 seconds left. Keep that core tight. I know it burns. Keep it up, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job.
Rest.
All right, we got the froggers next. So staying on that mat. Make sure you're taking deep breaths in when you're done. Raise your hands up over your head if you need to. Just get that air flowing in and out. All right, here we go. And froggers. Hop in, raise up. Keeping pressure on those quads. Hop back out slowly. Making sure you're not jarring your back or your knees. And again, if you're stepping, that's fine too. Hop up, hop out, or step in and step out. Whatever works. Just keep moving. Keep moving, keep breathing. Keep that core tight the whole time. About 10 seconds, guys. And good. Woo, and rest. Good job. Got those reverse push-ups left. Almost there. Get some water if you need it. Wipe off if you need it. Got about 5 seconds. Lay flat on your mat. And reverse push-ups. Keeping that core tight. Making sure you're not bowing your back, but that you are breathing. Hang in there, you got it. I know your shoulders are probably burning. Core is burning. Just keep pushing, keep pushing. Out, push up. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, you guys. Whole first set is done. Whew. I should have got a ponytail. I'm sure y'all are sweating too. I wasn't gonna do the whole thing, I just decided to. So I'm feeling all your pain right now. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all's heart rate come down a little bit. I'm gonna let you get a drink of water. Thumbs up if everyone's doing good. Y'all all doing good? Awesome. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna go over the second set. 4 exercises again, same timing. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, 3 rounds. And then we'll do a finisher at the very end just to hit that core. But the exercises we're gonna do now, we're starting with high knees. And on the high knees, so you don't have to jump the whole time. I know that's a lot of pressure on your knees if you have knee issues. So if you can't high knee while jumping the whole time, just drive your knee up. Make sure to really involve the core in it. You want to make sure you're driving your leg up towards your elbows or your hands. You can even go side to side to really hit those obliques. Whatever variation you need to do. So that's the first exercise. Second exercise are plank jacks. Again, on the plank jacks, you're starting in plank. You can either do this on your hands, which will be a modified version where you just hop out and hop back in slowly. It's not about speed. Or if you can't jump, you can step. If you want to make it more challenging, drop down to your forearms. So if you drop on your forearms, it's going to put a lot more pressure on that core, but I wouldn't do it if your back isn't strong enough or your core isn't strong enough, because the lower you are, the harder it is. So as you're hopping out, you got to make sure that core is super, super tight or your back's going to bow. So whatever variation you want to do, modified, they're all, you're going to build in your core, whichever variation you choose to do. I'm just trying to give people choices. So those are the plank jacks. Third exercise, they're gonna be the lateral plank walks. Okay, we did a lot of planks this time. All right, so you're gonna start in a plank position and you're just gonna walk yourself from side to side. So as you come out with your hand, you're also gonna come out with your foot. I'll show you from the side. So you're walking out, move that hand over, walking back. You're probably not gonna be staying on your mat. You're gonna be off and on. So that will be the plank walk. Again, make sure that core is tight the whole time. If you can't hold yourself up while you're doing that, you can just do a knee plank and you can walk yourself from side to side on your forearms. It's still gonna be about the same, just a little bit less pressure. Okay, so that's the modified version of those. And the fourth exercise will be a forward lunge into a reverse lunge. So you're gonna start with a forward lunge, and then as you push back up, you're gonna go right back into the reverse lunge. And then you're gonna go to the opposite side. Right back into the reverse lunge. You can tap in the middle to get your balance if you need to, but again, you're just gonna keep alternating front to back. Okay, that's the second set of stuff. Hopefully y'all kind of got a breather coming back down. And we'll be starting in 10. I'm not sure why my music stopped. I don't know if y'all can y'all even hear the music when it's playing? Not sure if you can. All right, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Here we go. Starting in 10. And we're starting with the high knees. Here we go. High knee it out. High knee. Or just drive. You just drive, you can do that too. Whatever works for you. I like to do the knee drives because I can really feel it in my obliques. But again, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can hop. If you hop, you just tap from side to side. Whatever works for you. High knee, high knee, high knee. And rest. Take a breather. Now we're doing our plank jacks. Remember on the plank jacks, you can do whatever variation works for you. I'm gonna start on my hands for this one. And we're gonna jack it out. Out and in. Keeping that core tight the whole time. Out, in. Out, and in. Keeping that core tight, making sure you're breathing the whole time. Again, you can drop down your forearms if you want to make this more challenging. Or less challenging, you can just step out. Whatever works for you. Out and in. Good job, and rest. Woo, doing awesome. Keep it up. How y'all feeling? Thumbs up if y'all are good. Good, good, good. All right, I'm gonna go into those lateral plank walks. All right, starting in plank and walk it over. Walk over. Walk side to side, making sure you're bringing your foot with your hand as close to the net at the same time as you can. And again, if you have to drop to your knees, drop to your forearms, walk over this way. That works too. You're still gonna feel it in your core. Over, side to side. Whatever works for you. Oh, she found another squeaker. All right, you gotta go. And rest. Good job. All right. Woo. Keep it up. Now we're gonna do those forward lunges. Forward lunge into the reverse lunge. And we're going, I'm starting with the right leg. So from forward, if you need to tap, you can tap. Otherwise, go right back into the reverse lunge. Making sure your knee is not passing your toe. You want to feel this in your, in your glutes. Keeping that core tight, chest proud. Forward, push off. Right back into the reverse. Forward lunge, back into the reverse. This is just kind of working your legs, but also stretching them out a little bit because they're probably really sore from Tuesday. And rest. Woo! Good job. Get some water. You got about 30 seconds. Got that whole first round in. You are doing awesome. Keep it up. Morning sweat session. All right, starting back over with those high knees in 5 seconds. Ready? And here we go. High knee. You can either tap, or if you can't jump, you can drive. Whatever version you want to do. Sometimes I do both because I really feel it in those obliques. Other times I need that cardio. So you're just hopping, making sure your knees are staying slightly bent the whole time. Side to side. Doing awesome. Making sure you're pulling your legs up with your core, not only your hip flexors. Hop, 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 and rest. Woo, round 2.
Rest.
All right. Y'all are doing awesome. Now you're gonna go into those plank jacks again. You have a fur baby too. All right, here we go. Plank jacks. Start here, jack it out. All right. Keeping that core tight as possible. Hopping in and out. Breathing the whole time. Don't let that back bow. Hop in, hop out. Making sure you're breathing the whole time. Woo. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Now we're gonna go into those plank walks. Again, starting on your hands, or if you need to do this on your knees, you can do your forearms. Whatever works for you, starting now. And you're gonna walk it out. Foot goes the same time the hand goes. Keeping that core tight. Make sure you're bringing your hand back over as you walk out the first time. So always bring it together each time. Walking out, side to side. Again, you can do this on your knees. You can even do your knees and your hands. Whatever works for you. Forearms too. That'll get your core a little bit more. Whatever you gotta do. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. You're almost there. And rest. Good job. Right into those forward reverse lunges. Got about 12 seconds. Start with the right leg, start with the left leg. Whatever you want to do, just keep alternating. 3, 2, 1, and lunge it out. Forward.
Work.
And back. Core tight. Make sure your chest is proud. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Alternating each side. Making sure on your lunge you're stepping out far enough to where you can come straight up and down. If you don't come far enough, you're going to end up pushing forward with your knees too much. So make sure you get a really wide range to make sure you're able to come straight up and down. Core tight, chest proud. Woo! And rest. Good job.
The body complete.
2 rounds down. We got 1 more, guys. Y'all are doing awesome. All right. Got about 12 seconds. Starting back over with those high knees. And here we go. High knee, hop it out. Or this, driving up and down. Whichever one you want to do. Drive it, drive it. Either way, just make sure you're pulling with your core the whole time. Whatever you're choosing to do. Side to side. Got this. Doing awesome, everybody. Make sure you're breathing the whole time. Keeping that core tight. Locking everything in. Drive up with everything you got. And rest.
Rest.
Woo! We're on round 3. Y'all are doing awesome. Quaint Jacks are next. Here we go. Again, hands, forearms, whichever you want to do. And jack it out. Keeping that core tight the whole time. Make sure you're breathing in and out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hanging in there. Making sure your shoulders are over your wrists. Really feel that all through your core. Let the core do your work for you. And if you need to just step, you can just step out. That's fine. Step or jump. Whichever your body allows you to do. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Got those plank walks. You should be feeling this a lot in your shoulders, a lot in your core as well. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Going into those lateral plank walks. And here we go.
Work.
Walking it out. Step out with your hand and your foot at the same time, side to side. So the feet come together and so do the hands. Stepping it out. Again, on your knees too. Same thing. You just don't move the knees. You just walk with your hands each way. You're doing awesome. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Got about 10 seconds. Hang in there. Keep that core tight as possible. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Got those forward and reverse lunges. Starting in about 10. Make sure you're breathing. Deep breaths in. Here we go. Forward lunge, core tight, chest proud, into the reverse, forward, reverse, forward, reverse. Get your balance. If you need to tap in between to keep your balance, you can do that. Forward, really feel this in the glutes as well as the quads. Go slow as you need to, making sure that core is tight the whole time. And here we go. Good job, everybody. Y'all are doing awesome. All right, y'all gone through both sets, got through your warm-up. I'm gonna let y'all take a breather. So the last thing is just a plank finisher. So it's gonna really, really hit that core. We've been working your core this entire time. So you're gonna feel this. So it's a Tabata, just like before. So you're gonna go 8 rounds, but it's only 20 seconds a piece. So you'll work for 20 seconds, you'll rest for 10. So it's a short rest period, but you're just quickly gonna be going through it. So however you wanna do your plank, you can either do your plank on your hands, your feet, sorry. My assistants move my mat every time. So you start either on your hands for your plank, or you can do this on your forearms to make it a lot more challenging, whatever you think you're gonna be able to keep holding, or you can do a variation throughout, whatever you need to do. Just make sure you're not letting your core get tired, and you don't want your back to bow in, or you don't want to push it up in the air. Neither one of those are going to work. So you want to make sure you're staying straight out, keeping that core locked in and engaged the entire time, okay? So let me reset this for you. Go ahead and find your position on the mat. Get ready for your planks. All right. 20 seconds of work. And 10 seconds of rest. All right, 8 cycles, only 1 Tabata. All right, and we're starting in 10.
Starting session.
I'll tell you when to go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and plank it out. Making sure you're keeping that core tight and engaged the entire time. Don't forget to breathe. You want to make sure you're breathing in and out throughout this. We got about 5 seconds. It'll go super, super quick, but your rest will also go super quick as well. And rest. Good.
Rest.
You're gonna have about 5 seconds. Then you're gonna go right back into plank again. And plank it out.
Work.
Good. Keep it up. Keep breathing. Really, really feel this in your core. Feel your core engaging the entire time. Push all that pressure into the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest, rest, rest. It's a short rest, so make it count. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And plank. Plank it out. 20 seconds. You got this. It's only 20 seconds. Hang in there. Really feel this in your core. Make sure when you're in plank, your elbows are either over your shoulders are over your wrist if you're on your forearms, or your shoulders are over your wrist when you're in hands. And rest.
Rest.
Good job. You got 5 more. You got this. Hang in there. You can do it. And plank it out. Right back into plank. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Stay strong. You got this. Got about 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breather. If you need to stretch out your core, you can stretch out your core. Get into a cobra position, lay flat on your belly and lift your back up. And we're going back in. And plank it out. Good. Y'all got this. Keep it up. Keep it up. Make sure you're breathing, keeping that core tight. Don't let your back bow. Got about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job.
Rest.
Y'all only got 3 more. You can do this. Hang in there. And plank it out. Plank, plank, plank.
Work.
Breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Y'all got this. Keep it up. Hang in there. Almost there. Got about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Take a breather. You got 2 more. Only 2 more. I know your core is burning. I know. And right back into plank again. Plank it out. Only 20 seconds. You got this. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Make sure that core is tight the entire time. Really engage that core. Make sure you're not feeling any of this in your lower back. If you need to drop to your knees, you can drop to your knees. 2, 1, and break. Rest it out. Almost there. Y'all got 1 more. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and plank. Last one. Y'all can do this. Only 20 seconds. 15. You got it. Hang in there. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, you guys. All right, y'all did awesome. I'm going to stretch you out. So since you're already on your mats, I want you to go ahead and lay flat out on your mat because we really want to stretch out that core that we just killed. So put your hands on the side of your shoulders and just lift up, stretch throughout that abdomen. Take some deep breaths in and out. Really feel that stretch there. I know that your core is probably burning, but y'all did awesome. So we're going to stretch, stretch, stretch. Then I want you to lay back flat, reach your hands out above your head, walk your fingertips out, really feel that stretch through the rib cage, through the shoulders. You can even stretch your feet out if you need to. Just feel like there's a rope pulling you from each end, from your hands and from your feet. Really, really feel that stretch. Now I want you to come back up to your hands. Bring your bottom towards your feet. Go into child's pose. Really stretching out that lower back because we use that lower back a lot today with all those planks. Stretch out that lower back. Walk your fingertips out, stretching out through your shoulders. I want you to take three big deep breaths and release. Another big deep breath and release. Now I want you to swing back over on your bottom. I want you to put your right leg straight out, your left leg over your right leg, and twist out towards the other side, putting your arm on your knee and pushing out. Kind of putting your body into a pretzel. Hold it for about 20 seconds and then switch to the other side. And switching legs. Now your right goes over your left. Put your elbow on your right knee and twist out, away from your knee. Really feeling that stretch through the lower back. Hold it for about 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Take a deep breath in. Release it. And now I want you to lay flat on your back. I want you to bring your left leg over your right leg. Really feeling that stretch through the lower back. If you can keep your shoulders on the ground, keep your shoulder on the ground. If not, if you have to lift it up a little bit to get a better range of motion, that is fine. So really want you to feel that twist and feel the stretch through the lower back. Take some deep breaths in as you're doing this. Let your heart rate come down. Let your body relax. And switch over to the other side. Really feeling that stretch through the lower back. Take a deep breath in. And release it. Good. Now I want you to come up to your knees. And slowly stand up. And then I want you to take your right arm and cross it over your body. Stretch through that shoulder. How y'all feeling? Thumbs up? Oh, good? Good. Hold it for about 20 seconds. Then you're going to switch over to the other arm. Really feeling that stretch through the shoulder. We work those shoulders out a lot. Shoulders and core got a lot of the work today. Then you're going to bring your right arm over behind your head, grab your elbow, stretch all the way through. Hold that for about 20 seconds. The whole time, just keep taking deep breaths in and out. Really letting that heart rate come down. Switch arms. Feel that full stretch. Deep breath in and out. Now I want you to spread your feet out a little bit further than shoulder width. Bring your left hand down towards your right foot. Go into a windmill. Hold for about 20 seconds. And switch sides. Bring your right hand towards your left foot. Left hand goes up towards the ceiling. Really feeling that side stretch. Stretch all the way through the body. Hold it for about 20 seconds. Deep breaths in and out. And I want you to slowly walk your hands in between your feet. Get that full stretch throughout the hamstrings. Hold that position for about 20 seconds. Then I want you to slowly walk yourself back up straight. One vertebrae at a time. Then I want you to, as you squat down, I want you to take a deep breath. Come all the way up and release it. One more time down. Deep breath. Hold it at the top. Release it. Last one. Deep breath in, hold till you get to the top and release. And give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all did amazing. If you need to continue to stretch, please do so. But y'all did awesome. If y'all have anything, any questions or anything, let me know. You can write in the chat. I'll be sure to answer it. But y'all did amazing. You did good. So until next time, I don't know who's going to be here this afternoon, but I'll be here at 5:30 p.m. too. So if y'all want to join in.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for showing up so early.
Thanks a
Y'all
lot.
did awesome.
Thanks. It was awesome.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Hi there.
My son likes to say good morning.
Aww.
He went to get dressed, so I was hoping he was going to come flying down the
Aww. Hopefully you can say good morning next time. How old is he?
stairs.
Aww. I have a niece that's 6. I love that age. My
He's
boyfriend's
fine.
got a daughter that just turned 6 too.
It's a good age. They still like you. you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? My mom talks about that all the time. She's like, oh, y'all were so cute when we were little. I hear him.
That's okay. That's what you're going to be wearing anyway.
Hi, cutie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Did you get to do the workout?
No.
No,
No. You just
Can I do
watched
it?
mom, huh?
Morning.
he does stretch.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Owen.
Owen. I like that name. I'm Crystal. Nice to meet you. You have a good day, okay?
Okay, you too.
Thank you. Bye.